Hi, my name is Tony, and today I'm going to show you how to make brown sugar green beans without bacon from foodsharingvegan.com. I am using a large pot with a steamer basket. I got this one for my wedding and I really love it. It's all one. You can see that I'm already starting to boil the water that's going to steam my green beans. You can use a regular steamer basket like this one. This is the more standard and affordable one, and you can stick that in a pot with a lid to steam your green beans. Today we're cooking 2 pounds of green beans. I did not mean to do this, but I am a lazy cook, so I appreciate it. I intended to buy the ones that you had to wash yourself and trim the ends, but when I placed my order they did not have those available, so the shopper from Instacart swapped them, and I'm actually glad because I want to talk about this. This is such a great hack for very busy holiday seasons. I know when I'm cooking for the holidays it is a lot of work. I have not enough hands to do the dishes that I need to do, so any extra help I can get, like having it pre-washed and pre-trimmed, saves time. So if that sounds like you, I recommend one of these bags. Cut them open. I was hoping for a pound. These are 12 ounces, but it's gonna have to do. And what I like about these is it says how to cook them. You can either microwave them for 3 to 4 minutes or cook them by stovetop, which is what I'm gonna do, for 4 to 5 minutes. And I want them to be as flat as possible so that they all fit in here. And I want them to have a little bit of air pockets, so not all lined up and covering it completely. If you see any that look funky, remove them. But these all look nice and fresh. Now I'm gonna put the lid on and set my timer for 5 minutes, and I'll be back when they are all cooked. It's been about 5 minutes, so let's take a peek. And they look perfect. I'm gonna turn that heat off. We want them to still be a really vibrant green. We don't want them to turn a dull green, like an army colored green. I'm gonna move this from the heat for now. And I'm going to be adding in 2 tablespoons of Earth Balance. Earth Balance is a vegan butter. I get this one from Walmart, but you can also find it at Sprouts. I shop at Rayleigh's. I've even found a lot of them at Grocery Outlet, which is a discount store here in Sacramento. So take a peek, and this is the one that I like and I recommend. And it also comes in those sticks. What I like about the sticks is that they make measuring really easy because they're pre-measured. So this is 2 tablespoons, and I'm gonna melt it in the pan. Once it starts to heat up, you can see it bubbling and you'll be able to hear a little bit of a crackle. I'm gonna add in 3 cloves of minced garlic. Let this hang out here for about 45 seconds. It should start becoming fragrant and have a really delicious smell. You want to make sure it doesn't burn, so keep your eye on it and keep things moving along. Then I'm adding in 1/2 cup of brown sugar and mix it in. I know it sounds like a weird combination with the garlic and the brown sugar, but I can assure you it is so delicious, and it's a fun way to get people who are not usually veggie lovers to eat their green beans. Now add about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Make sure you give it a shake first. Mix it in and keep the heat to medium. Stir in your green beans now. Then we're going to put in 3/4 cup of walnuts. To get things moving a little bit easier, I'm moving to some tongs. I want all of the green beans to be covered in that brown sugar goodness. If you notice your heat's a little too high, you can go ahead and turn that down. I have lowered mine to the lowest setting because my heat is a little bit too high. I don't want the green beans to be overcooked. I still want them to have a nice texture and to keep that beautiful color. What I like about this dish is that it comes together really quickly. It's an under 15-minute dish, especially if you don't have to trim or wash your green beans. It more colorful in a sea of beige foods. So I know at my house we love our mashed potatoes and gravy and mac and cheese and biscuits or dinner rolls. We love our tofurkey stuffing, but it's nice to have a little breakup with color. All right, I'm gonna plate it and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, I have my green beans all ready and I'm gonna do my taste test. Those are so good. I'm not even the biggest fan of green beans because of the texture and that little squeaky sound at the end, but these are so tasty and I do think that they will bring some color. They are sweet and still have that savory taste from the garlic and the green beans themselves. If you decide to give them a try, let me know. I'm curious if you've ever had anything like this that is a sweet style green bean. Let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching today. Hope you have a really great day. Bye.